I pick up a memory. I thought I lost it long ago. Remember the freshness.
Good morning, Sven.
Good morning.
Q1 was very strong for the group, with the strongest first quarter ever. In the report, you actually say a record strong quarter, where order intake grew with almost 23%, currency neutral, and sales with almost 18.5%. When reading the report, all divisions had a good development. Does that mean that both base business, solution sales, and service is going well?
I would say that we have had a fair share of everything. It's slight different scenarios in the different divisions, but generally speaking, the order intake has been very good, especially considering the very demanding environment that we are working under. There are regions, of course, that have problems at the moment, but we are generally speaking happy with the continuous development and how the market appreciate our solutions and our products.
You mentioned problems in some regions. What about the different?
Well, we can go around the world. China, 40% this morning. 40% of the largest cities, major cities in China, is in full lockdown. We have a full-fledged war in Ukraine, which is very close and has, of course, a lot of impact in the European market, and then we can go on and on this. But having said that, with all the challenges, transportation, pricing, inflation, and so on, we are pleased with what we've been achieving the first quarter.
We will reflect a little bit on the future later on. Monitoring Control division is an important part of your digital clean air journey. And they have launched relatively new products and solutions. How is that received on the market?
I think it's received very well. It will, of course, take some time before it's rolling out all over the different markets we're acting on. Especially now what has an interest and what we are continuing to upgrade the platform and integrate it into our base platform is the systems and algorithms that have been developed by ESS, the small company in UK that we acquired some time ago. And we're working now to fully integrate the capability in our inside systems. It gives, very interesting at this moment, significant savings in energy consumption, and so that's well received. So I say that all the new product we are launching has been received in a good way.
You talk about energy savings and ESS. In the annual report launched not long ago, you mentioned Nederman smart filters saving 33% energy and also CO2 every year, just based on compressed air. What does that mean to Nederman and to the customers?
Well, it means for our customers, of course, that we have a very competitive offering. We have a leading position when it comes to our product capabilities, system capabilities, and that is, of course, important. We have to say we are not saving energy. We are using energy because we have to clean the air. But in comparison to most of our competitors, we are significantly better when it comes to saving environment, etc. And that goes very well with our protecting people, planet, and production. So that's in our DNA to try to continue that journey.
That's very exciting. And a good quarter. You also improved operating profit with 11 million SEK to almost 100 million SEK. Is it due to prices, cost reductions, or how would you like to explain?
It's all of it.
It's all of it.
We have the inflationary driven part of it. We could have had even better if we haven't had the problems with distribution, i.e. transportation, components, And also, we have to admit, we had some challenges with two of the sites in Northern Europe when it comes to delivering due to lockdown or due to many COVID cases for 2 weeks. So there has been a lot of issues around that. So we are pleased again that we could do that. We should have reached our target 10% EBIT but it's always good to have a good excuse. But if we wouldn't have had these problems and we had been able to ship more of our record high backlog.
Talking about production and logistics, you do important investments in these areas. For example, you're expanding the duct and filter facilities in Thomasville, US. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, the Thomasville is it's a facility we have gradually developed and gradually focused over the bit more than 10 years that we've been in charge of that operation. We are now, and we have taken the decision. We are starting to dig, and by the end of the year, we will have a new facility or an expanded facility, and that will give us an opportunity to have quicker delivery time, more capabilities and capacity, because we will also further increase our capacity when we get the new building. So this is just in line with what we've been doing over the years in Marki, for instance, where we have continued to develop the manufacturing there, specializing it. The same goes with Friesenheim, and we are further investing there. We have newly inaugurated a completely automated system for Nordfab Europe in Assens in Denmark. So we continue to develop when needed. We want to stay ahead of competition, not only with best product, but also being able to have a good logistics system, good high quality manufacturing system. And that's just the plan, and we are continuing along that route.
Exciting. In the report, you also highlight that you have signed sustainability-linked financing. Is that important for Nederman?
Well, it's important in the way that, first of all, financing is important, and we have increased the facilities, so we have more capability if needed and when we want it. The other part is, of course, sustainability financing goes very well along with our philosophy. We are a leading environmental technology company, and we're also working with the sustainability issues here and leading away. So yes, it is an important statement for Nederman and other stakeholders that we're also taking that step.
Finally, how will the market situation look like and Nederman develop during the next quarter?
That's a fantastic, interesting question, because no one knows. Normally, no one can be very certain about the future or even the near time future. Now, we have, as mentioned earlier, an enormous amount of uncertainties going around the world. Transportation, supply issues, war, trade war, etc. Despite that, we have seen that we've been able to meet the challenges, and we are cautiously optimistic that we can continue to do so. But again, I've been in this business for some time, and I've never have so many parameters that are uncertain. But again, with the fantastic team we have in Nederman, the new product, the new investment, I'm optimistic.
Thank you for that, Sven. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Let's sing for the good ones and all the ones we love. We live in a great time. Don't let it slip